Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to practice with our if statement. So this would be our week 5 lab, but this lab specifically focuses on if statements, okay? So we have a few questions here. So the first one is, imagine an alien was shot down in a game, create a variable called alien color, and assign it a value green, yellow, or red, okay? Let's give it the value of green. Excellent, okay? Write an if statement to test whether the alien's color is green. Okay, if it is, print the message that player earned 5 points. Okay, just for reference. Okay, so we're going to write it. So if alien color has the value of green, and we end this with a colon, we are going to print player won 5 points. And we could do an else statement, but we don't have any guidance on what to do. So we'll just do this and we'll run that and the player earned 5 points. Let's check it with a different thing here. We'll put it in yellow and it doesn't work. Okay. All right. So it works. So let's just check out what we did here. We did an if statement. So if the variable is the value of green, then we're going to do this. Okay. So if our conditions, a colon, and then what it's going to do. Okay, let's go to the next one. Choose a color for an alien if you, as you did in 3.1. Okay, we'll just copy this down here. Assign the color to the alien. Okay, if the alien's color is green, print the statement, the player won, just earned 5 points. Alien's color is not green, print the statement, the player just earned 10 points. Okay. All right, so we have assigned, and so we're just going to basically do the same thing. We'll just copy this down. This makes life easier. If and color green, that's, and then we can build our else. Else, I'm just saving myself time today. Print 10 points. Okay, so we have a value, and we're saying if the alien's color has the value of green, print you earn 5 points, and if not, if any other things are true, print else. Okay, and so it is green. We could try a different color here, and player just earned 10 points. Okay, so this is an if statement, and if this condition is not met, this is not true, it is going to do the else. Here, if it was not true, it did nothing. Here we have the else to do something else. Okay, make a list of your favorite fruits, and okay, we'll make a list. We just make a list by doing that. We're going to say apple, banana, and cherry. Go with ABC. Write 3 if statements. Check whether a certain kind of fruit is in your list. Okay, so you might be thinking, okay, well, we'll be doing something like this, right? If favorite fruits has the value of, let's say, apple, then we should print the statement, you really like apples. Okay, and if we run this, nothing happens. Okay, why does nothing happen? Well, we have apple in here, but we also are asking if this data container has this value, not if the value is contained in this data container, in this list. It just is this whole thing this, okay? So we need to change this around. We need to say something, so we need to check whether or not this is in that. So we can say if apple in favorite fruits, print you really like apples. And now we have that one working, okay? And we can just copy and paste the same type of thing for the other ones as well. They should work as well. We like bananas. And then we check for cherry, and you really like cherries. Okay, so we're saying if this value is in this data container, which has 3 items, do something. Okay, so I didn't ask for these to be layered or to have elif statements in them. It's just 3 separate if statements. Okay, and we'll run this so it shows up. Okay, now if an if-elif statement chain determines the person's stage of life, set the value for the variable age. Okay, so we need a variable age is equal to, let's say, 25. If the person is at least 10 years old, print a message the person is a kid. If they're 10 but less than 20, print a message that they're a teenager. If the person is between at least 20 and is adult, for everyone else older than 65, print the message, one more message that says that the person is an elder. Okay, so we have our age, and now we need to set our if statement. We're going to say if age is less than 10, print, we'll just make it simple, kid. Okay, elif age is less than 20. Next question asks for specific ranges, so we'll change this up. We'll say less than 10 or greater than 10, less than 20, print teenager. Elif between 20 and, what was the other one, 65? 65, print adult. And if they don't fit into any of those, else print elder. Okay, and we should get adult, right? Because adult fits between 20 and 25. You'll notice that I wrote this in a way that is so I put in all of these a range that is formatted in such a way that it is the lower bound and then the upper bound. Okay, you don't have to do it this way. There are other ways. I'll show you a different way to do it where you don't even have to include this. If you wanted to do something like age is greater than 10 and age is more than 20, so age is, and later, that would work as well. Okay, and you can easily put greater than or equal to here as well, and they're still adults. Let's check with it. 20, and they are an adult. Okay, so we can do it either way. We can do it with the variable and the condition, and then using an and statement, and then the other condition. Or we can just have it so that it looks more like this. And we can actually interchange them as well. Okay. But let's say that I wanted to use this age is, say, 45. Determine a person's life without using explicit ranges. Okay, so here I used ranges. Here I used a range from 10 to 20. Here I used a range from between 20 and 65. I could also just not include those, right? I can just say like this and like this. And that's okay, right? That still gives me the correct answer, okay? Now, if I was to switch it around, it would not work right? If the person is less than 65, if they're less than 20, and then if they're less than 10, just imagine this for a second. Elder, adult, teen, and kid. Would this one work the same? No. Okay. It would give us 45. Why? Because our first condition is met here, none of the other conditions get to run as well. Okay, because of that, we're stopping early. So if you're going to do this one this way, we need to make sure that we've ordered these correctly so that things are not being captured as we go along and filter out using the if statements. Okay, so it's kind of a quick, easy lab. Maybe not easy, but definitely a quick lab on if statements. All right, thanks very much.